Jayden, first off, the hair looking all right. Saw you checking that right before we started.
Not really. That's why I threw on my hood. It's not cooperating with me this morning.
What does the bye week kind of look like for you in terms of preparation, practice, and just kind of what you kind of personally do?
I would kind of say just me taking the days off, like just relaxing my body, getting my mental back to where it needs to be with this off week so I can come in next week ready to go, getting prepared for Oregon.
With all that's been going on the last couple of weeks, is it kind of refreshing just to be able to kind of sit back and take a week and kind of reset in that regard?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just yes, we got football, but this week we don't got a game. So it's kind of like more, we can focus more on ourselves and a team. It's a whole team. So
Does it feel a little bit better to go into a bye week though, coming off such a big win and just in kind of the manner that you guys did win that game against Arizona State?
To be honest, I'm really not a fan of a bye week. I don't really like a bye week because then everyone kind of relaxes and then we got to start the end back up a week after. So that's just me.
What do you kind of feel like you have to do when the week starts up next week to kind of get everyone refocused and recentered on football and playing Oregon?
Shoot, I just got to emphasize to them that this is not an easy game. This is a team that's ranked fourth right now. So they're not just going to lay down for us. But at the same time, I shouldn't have to say anything. Everyone should have that mentality coming in like, okay, this is not an easy game. This is a game that we need to take serious every day.
About the only thing that went wrong for you guys on Saturday was really the interception on the shovel pass. It's kind of been a little up and down in its results this year. Is that something you guys are trying to work on just in the execution level?
On the shovel pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to throw it in there here and there throughout games. Some games we don't do it, some games we do, but it's whatever coach feels like attacking. So.
And then the hair right now is all natural. Is it going to a different color at some point?
See, I'm not too sure at this point. I really don't know. So we might get a little surprise at the end of the year. Who knows?
Thanks, Jayden.
Thank you.
All right, Jayden. Next one's Colton Clark, spokesman review. Go ahead, Colton.
Hey, Jayden, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Just kind of, despite everything you guys have been through in the past few weeks, you seem to have high spirits, kind of everything in front of you now. Could you kind of speak to the character of the team? Have you guys, and just kind of how you guys have rallied, and it seems like you've rallied and bonded around the circumstances over the last couple of weeks. Has that kind of been the case?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We all went through a tough situation. We all coached them. But, we, like a family, we came together and we leaned on each other, And, just today, Coach Dickert had us play rock, paper, scissors as groups. And, just those little things help us come together more as a team. And it makes it feel like a family and creates our bond to be like really strong. So I really like what Coach Dickert is setting up for the team and everything.
What'd you guys play rock, paper, scissors for?
Just to see who won, just a fun game.
So, you got number 4 Oregon recently, number 4 in the playoff, but it seems like, a winnable game. I mean, they don't appear unbeatable on paper. You have every goal still ahead of you, as they say, control your own destiny at this point. Has that kind of been a talking point for you guys over the past couple of weeks? Is just kind of, despite everything you've been through, you've got every goal from the preseason is still, you could still accomplish it.
I feel like our mindset kind of changed throughout the year. It's just more winning the week, going 1-0. So we're not really worried about who we play after Oregon or during ASU's week is who we play after that. It's just when we go into a week, we got this team on our schedule. We need to prepare and bring our best out on the field when we play them. So that's just our mentality now.
And so you've got some people out there talking. Do you think you're playing your best football like right now? And in what areas do you think you've you've kind of made key strides?
I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't think I should. Yeah, they say I'm, in the touchdown and stuff, it's high, but I mean, I feel like we missed a lot of opportunities. It could be even higher, especially with the turnovers. It could be not as much turnovers. So, I mean, there's always stuff I can work on and build upon, but that's what I try to do every week. That's what I try to work on. Just take care of the ball and scoring more touchdowns, getting the ball to my playmakers and letting them do their thing. That's why they have a scholarship to do what they do. And I'm here to throw the ball. So
we've seen and kind of heard about your sort of taking the reins of the offense, being, more a leader, guys are rallying around you, following you more. How'd you kind of might be kind of a tough question, but how'd you kind of develop that sort of, or is that kind of a natural characteristic you got, just kind of leading guys?
I would say I'm kind of like a more natural leader, but from this year to last year, me being a freshman, I kind of was too shy and I stayed in my shell too. And I didn't want to correct any of the older guys or like talk to them, but this year I came back from missing all spring to the team being in a different mindset and them needing someone to step up. They needed a quarterback to come in and be like an alpha. So it was kind of easier for me to just step into a position that was needed. So
thanks a lot, Jayden.
Thank you.
All right, any other questions for Jayden DeLaura? All right, last one from Jamie Bennett. Go ahead, Jamie.
Jayden, I know I asked you a little bit about Maake last week, and then he has to step in against Arizona State when Cade gets hurt. I know one thing you said that he's kind of quiet. But what else about him kind of stands out in the way he plays and the way he prepares?
I would say he always keeps his head down and he's always working. He might get his butt ripped at practice one day, but he's not going to say anything. He's not going to back him out to any of the coaches. He just, okay, yes, sir. And then he just goes back and just doesn't really say anything. He just does what needs to be done. So that's what I really like about him.
Thanks, Jayden. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, one more. Colton Clark. Go ahead, Colton, and that's it.
I didn't know if you'd seen this morning, but Calvin Jackson was named to the Blitnikoff Award watch list for top receiver in the country. Just kind of, what's he done from what you've seen kind of over the year and just his improvements and obviously being a kind of a game breaking target for you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so he was here last year too with us, and me kind of seeing him practice with us the first week, and then when he missed the rest of the season, it kind of was like, okay, we kind of were missing that other leader on the offensive side. And then this year he's more vocal, him and Travell, they do their thing, but I feel like we have more of like a veteran presence on the receiving core, So I really like that from him. That's what he brings. And then he just brings a lot of athleticism and he's just a baller and just got to get the ball in his hands and let them do their thing.